All right, here we go with Unit 9. We're going to start with graphing. I had to make the paper pretty small because one problem is the whole left side and the second problem is the whole right side. So, determining certain characteristics about a parabola and vertex from the equation, and then graphing the quadratic using table of values. So I'm going to try and keep the equation there and try and show you all the way down to the graph. There's still two questions after it about the solutions, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So, which way does this parabola open? Well, the a value is positive. So if the a value is positive, it opens up. It's a smiley face. Okay. Why? Well, I just said it. The a value is positive. Okay. How about the second one, 23 there? This one opens down. It's a frowny face. Why? Because the a value is negative. It's -1 here. Okay. Um, I am going to do something here so I can show you everything because I know it's coming here. I'm going to scroll down so we can see the whole thing. All right, now I'm going to rewrite my equation. 2x squared plus 8x plus 6. I think that was what it was. Let me check real quick. Yep, okay. Let's find the axis of symmetry. So I'll change colors just so we're not confused. So it's x equals -b over 2a. Well, b is 8 and a is 2. So I have x equals -8 and 2 times 2 is 4. So my axis of symmetry is x equals -2. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the graph. So that's that red dotted line there that I just drew on the graph. Okay. Find the coordinates of the vertex. So now I know that the vertex is on the axis of symmetry. So I know -2 is the x value. How do I get the y value? I plug it in. So 2 times -2 squared plus 8 times -2 plus 6. So -2 squared, got to do that first. That's 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times -2 is -16 plus 6. So that's -8 plus 6, which is -2. So -2, -2 is that point right there. The green point is the vertex. Now I need to find the other points. So that's going to be my vertex in the middle. Two numbers smaller would be -3 and -4. Two numbers bigger would be -1 and 0. The symmetry allows me to match up 0 and -4 should have the same y value. So when I put 0 in, 0 squared is 0 times 2 is 0 plus 8 times 0 is 0. So anything with an x basically gets wiped out by the 0. Plus 6, so the y value is 6 for both of those. Now I'm going to put -1 in. I'm going to go off to the side here on the other. So 2 times -1 squared plus 8 times -1 plus 6. So that's -1 squared is 1 times 2 is 2 minus 8 plus 6. So that's -6 plus 6, which is 0. And that's my 5 points. I've already got the vertex on there. Just need to graph the other ones. -1, 0. -3, 0. 0, 6. And -4, -4, positive 6. And I get my upward facing U. Okay. How many solutions does this one have? You should see that there are 2. Crosses the x-axis twice. What are they? X equals -1 and x equals -3. It's where it crosses. Okay, so that's all one big problem. Let's do the other one. Again, the equation on this one was y equals -x squared plus 6x minus 9. So, the axis of symmetry, x equals -b over 2a. So b is 6, a is -1. So that's -6 over -2. So x equals 3 is my AOS. Just drew it on my graph. Let's find the vertex. Actually, I did that in green last time. So we'll do green again. Plug 3 in. Now this one's a little trickier to plug 3 in. The negative is there. I'm just taking x out. So that's like a -1 in front of 3 squared. So 3 squared is 9 times -1 is -9. 6 times 3 is 18 minus 9. So that's 9 minus 9, that's 0. So 3, 0 is my vertex. Switch to orange and get my other points. So 3, 0. Two numbers smaller would be 2 and 1. Bigger would be 4 and 5. When I put 1 in, I get -1 squared plus 6 times 1 minus 9. So 1 squared is 1 times -1 is -1 plus 6 minus 9. So that's 5 minus 9. That's -4. Doing the same thing with 2 now. So negative, put 2 in, squared, 6 times 2 minus 9. 2 squared is 4 times -1 is -4 plus 12 minus 9. So it's 8 minus 9. That's -1. So 1, -4. 2, -1. 4, -1. 5, -4. Solution time. It crosses the x-axis only once this time. So it's one solution, and that one solution is x equals 3. Okay, so that's graphing, and that concludes this video.